Good morning. Welcome to 5 minutes of yoga. I'm Susan and this is my dog Poppy. I think yoga is an amazing way to stay grounded, to be present and to keep fear at bay with all the changes and uncertainties that we have. Today's 5 minutes we're going to explore Virabhadrasana 2. It's a really great strong yoga pose that you can do in lots of different levels, but it's a good way to be grounded and it's a great way to develop your strength and open your hips. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Okay, and let's begin. Poppy, I'll need you to get off the mat. Good girl, off the mat now. Okay, whew, let me get out of that morning sun. Okay, let me stay in the morning sun. Let's begin in Tadasana. In Tadasana, the spine is long, the arms are straight. We balance the weight over the whole of the feet. We pull the quadriceps up and we pull the knees up. There's a squeezing into the midline that we make reference to a lot. Yeah, the navel lifts and draws back, the chest lifts, and the head of the shoulders also find their place. The shoulder blades are down the back. Okay, so Tadasana. We can grow most of our standing poses from Tadasana. Okay, bring your hands to your hips. This is a neutral pelvis where the front and the back of the pelvis line up. We want to keep that by engaging the front body muscles. Okay, take the feet just a little bit apart now. Find the Tadasana trunk. Squeeze the legs towards each other and keep the lift in the spine. Take a breath here. Feel what it's like to press your feet down in this shape. Okay, let's take the feet wider apart. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, really notice again, how does it feel like to be grounded through your feet when they're a little bit wider? And then let's take them wider again. Let's press them down and take a breath. How can you feel grounded with your feet this wide? Okay, check in with that. And then step the feet together. Back to Tadasana and reset here. We use the breath to reset. Okay, so let's bring the feet to that wide place again. For standing poses, you would generally have your ankles under your wrists. That's unless you're one of those very long-armed creatures who are rare. Okay, but we'll start with the hands to the hips. Okay, we're going to turn the right foot all the way around and push the heel away. We want to bring the hips then back square to the long edge of the mat and lift through the midline. We lift with the breath and we lift with the muscles of the stomach. Okay, Virabhadrasana 2, the leg bends. So let's see what happens when we bend. Let's inhale and bring it up. And exhale, bend it a little bit more. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, bend it as much as you can. Notice what's happened with the trunk. Can you bring the trunk back where it was and lift up through the midline? We'll turn the head to look over the right shoulder and breathe in here. Feel your strength. When we come out of this, we'll use an inhalation and we'll push the foot down. Inhale, bring the feet to parallel. And check in here again. Legs wide apart, squeezing in, lifting up. Okay, turn the left foot around now. Pick up the heel and push it away. And again, square the hips to the long edge of the mat. And let's start with just that little bend. So inhale and exhale, bend. Just a little bit. Inhale, pull that up. And exhale, bend a little bit more. You might feel the inner groins engage. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, bend it again, just a little bit more. Pubic bone comes forward, the chest lifts, we roll the shoulders open. Breathe in here and breathe out. You're going to look over the left shoulder. The trunk is in Tadasana, still lifted and lengthening. We're pressing the feet down as evenly as we can, and you're connecting with your strength, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, to come up, you need to push the foot down and use your core. Breathe in and lift. Bring your feet to parallel, and let's step the feet together and check in on how that feels. Okay, we're going to add the arms now, which is for the full pose, but let's find just the arms first. Okay, extend the arms out at shoulder height. Yeah, we need to go past the wrists all the way to the fingertips. We lift through the midline as we extend out through the fingertips. Yeah, the shoulders are down. The shoulder blades press forward slightly and the ribs pull back. Okay, so that's the arms. We're supporting them from the underneath and we're reaching through the fingertips. In Virabhadrasana, we turn the head on a long neck, first to the right and then to the left. And we're going to ignore that timer because we're not done yet. Okay, let's do the full pose. Let's have the feet wide apart, ready for standing poses. We'll start with the hands on the hips. You're going to turn that right foot around. Push the heel away. Bring the hips square again. Okay. And slowly bend the leg. Just find your range. Every day is a little bit different. Once you've got the hips opening, you've checked on your Tadasana trunk, let's bring the arms out. Turn the head on a long neck and be here. Feel your strength. Find your breath. Ground yourself through your feet. 5 breaths is a good amount of time to spend on each side, and they're long, smooth, even breaths in and out through the nose. When we come up, we push the foot down and use the core with the breath. Inhale. Keep the arms out if you can, and bend. We bend slowly, letting go, finding your strength and your sensitivity, working the flexibility with the strength. And here we are, looking at the tip of the longest finger. Press the feet down, breathe in, stay with me. Reach the arms away from each other, breathing in and breathing out. And let's push that left foot down. Push. Bring the feet to parallel. Whew. And bring the arms together. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you find your strength today and your sensitivity to manage the day with grace and style. Namaste.